Right now.
Gentlemen, we're done here. Take me to Cold Steel.
She had just given me an OD of Valkyr. I could feel green fire eating my brains. They turned to steam. They did a fade on me. I'd never had a chance. The witch had got me just as sure as if she put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. The shadows rushed me. Bruised mugshot faces hungry for revenge. They knew my weak spots and closed in for the kill. The floor turned into a vortex of green blood. I fell.
The flesh of fallen angels.
Who's there? Max? Max, is that you? Max? Where are you, Max? Please. No, please, Max, no. I'm sorry. Please don't, Max, no.
No, please God, no.
Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
Funny as hell. Yep. Definitely.
The letter was staring at me.
Good. Hope you burn it with a lighter, fucking asshole.
There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a graphic novel.
The truth split my skull open, a glaring green light washing the lies away. All of my past was just fragmented still shots, words hanging in the air like balloons. I was in a graphic novel. Funny as hell. It was the most horrible thing I could think of.
Hello. This is Max Payne. I don't give a shit if I die.
Bartender is shiny stuff and dreams are made of stooped necromancers. He sings like a banana wrist, having strayed too close to the constellations on their shaved skulls. There was a bad line in a prank call. Someone spouting insane babble I couldn't make sense of. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu. And the caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
Huh.
The weird piece of paper looked dangerous.
Dangerous enough to piss me off.
There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a computer game, Max.
The truth was a burning green crack through my brain, weapon statistics hanging in the air, glimpsed out of the corner of my eye, endless repetition of the act of shooting, time slowing down to show off my moves, the paranoid feel of someone controlling my every step. I was in a computer game. Funny as hell, it was the most horrible thing I could think of.
That's funny. I don't even know what the fuck am I looking at.
Don't lose it. It's Valkyr. The drug. Snap out of it. Try to remember. It was a bad line in a prank call. Someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu, and the caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
Oh, good. More of that. Don't come in here while I'm streaming. Jesus. I think this direction's down here. Careful. Okay, I can remember how to jump. Thank you. Oh.
Max! No! Max!
Murderer! You killed her!
Max, something happened at the office today. A strange memo. Something about Vikings.
Honey, I gotta run. You can tell me all about it this evening.
Have a nice day, darling.
The bullet holes were rubies on her chest.
Yeah,
blood glowing
have a
on
nice
ivory
life.
skin. She was so beautiful. The killer was smiling.
The flesh of fallen angels.
Yeah, fucking a-hole it is. Sometimes you can't get what you get.
Slowly, the green nightmare faded, leaving dark stains on my soul that would never come off. I felt like flatlining. I was all shook up. I woke up in a cold sweat, sick and tired to the bone, lying in a puddle of my own puke. The hag had said take me to Cold Steel before it had all gone crazy. It was a clue. The only one I had.
Wait, what? Lying in your own puddle,
It
puke?
took me forever to crawl back to my feet and hit the road.
Ugh.
But when I did, I drove straight to Cold Steel Foundry outside the city.
That's a little bit
There was a whole lot of
disgusting.
action around the place for a freezing winter night. Trucks coming and
literally.
going, men running. I had the drop on the mystery witch. She thought I was dead. I was on her blind side. I was going in.
Yeah, good on you. I mean, good on you at
The
all.
bad trip had put me in a crazy mood, adrenaline pumping through my aching veins. Staggering on the mill roof in ice and snow and wild wind, I was a ninja. My kung fu was strong. I wasn't kidding anybody. At best, I was Superman on Kryptonite about to fall through a skylight, down to where it was all
Superman
going down.
And on Kryptonite. How
A
racist.
half-abandoned industrial area in the middle of nowhere. The factory was a perfect front for any number of illegal activities.
Great. I don't have to deal with these mercenaries. They have better guns than anyone else does.
In the belly of the plant, molten metal boiled and bubbled like a witch's brew.
Yep. Hey, that a personal.
Damage assessment.
record-breaking killer storm. In the city's history, vehicles stuck in snow. Heavy snowfall. Forecast shows severe weather is expected to continue.
Out in the night, snow fell like confetti over the Devil's Parade. The storm was anything but over.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that should do. Well, it wasn't the easy start, so, what else do you think I'm gonna do? Oh, give me a break! Oh, crap. Well, it could be a lot worse. I'm gonna fucking break this in a fucking minute. Here's a fun fact, I'm not risking it.
Shoot to kill. Go, go, go! In pursuit of the intruder.
Oh, why didn't I think of this before? Fuck's sakes. This is a fucked up time of my life. How dare you?
Now moving to the blocking position.
Can you believe it? I bet they sleep with their rifles. I bet they've given them names.
I guess. So...
Perimeter breached. The facility has been compromised. Repeat, the Deep Six has been compromised. Initiate Operation Deadeye.
The walkie-talkie military lingo could mean only one thing. They were getting ready to destroy the evidence and vanish into the night. I was so close. The hidden truths were just around the corner.
Hidden truths, ain't that a bitch?
on the table pulled a grim tail. The mercenaries were running a tight operation, paperwork and all.
Merchandise missing again. A chemist had tried to smuggle it out for his own private party. Locked him up in cell B7 in D6's old test facility to wait for proper processing.
I was close enough to hear the secrets, just beyond the next doorway.
Obstacle in place. Repeat, obstacle in place.
I think I burnt myself before I went further. Huh.
Alert!
The monitor showed me the way. Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens. Somewhere onwards, it has rows of ovens in the core of the plant.
Yep. Nope. That was it? I didn't have a chance to freaking gather something. And there goes my stupidity again. do the alternative route. And so much for that.
I had taken on the role of the mythic detective, Bogart as Marlowe, or as Sam Spade going after the Maltese Falcon to unravel all the mysteries. Following a path of clues to that final revelation, even if it would take me down to the cold, cavernous depths of a grave.
You can't do this! My men are still inside!
Do you have any idea why this is called Operation Deadeyes?
I think he's dead already.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Mr. Grumpy Face is in the house. Well, they're in a bunker, not in the house.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Evacuate the complex immediately. Repeat, the self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
I had seen the logo on the floor before. There was an old army bunker under the steel mill. I knew the military plaque on the floor. I had seen the thousand variations of the insignia on crumbling brick walls everywhere in the city. The sword replaced by a syringe. Project Valhalla, V for Valkyr, V for Valhalla. All of a sudden it read like a crackpot conspiracy theory.
Thanks for the painkillers.
Like everything else in the Valkyr case, the door code was a mystery to me. The chemist had been using the workstation when he died. The half-life of the lab rat had ended online, his password blinking on the screen. 665, neighbor of the beast.
Never liked those pants anyway.
Completed. self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Hey! In here! Hey! Thanks. I thought I was gonna die in there for sure.
I need you to get me through the decontamination chamber airlock.
You're crazy! No way! The place is blowing up, for Christ's sakes!
Either that or back to the cell. Your choice.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Oh.
Get in. I'll punch you through.
After this, you can go. You're a free man.
We did a bad thing. Bad.
Decontamination.
Well, rip the poor old doctor. And the rest of the V-head junkies who are test subjects.
Let's go!
I was caught in the middle of the deadly web that was the Valkyr case.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
One of the lab terminals.
How did I... Funny as hell.
Top secret. Project Valhalla. U.S. Army. Yggdrasil Network.
I thought my entire body's
the
blown
otherworldly
bit.
place in
Hell.
Norse mythology,
The game
where the
just
bravest
fucking
heroes
give
spent
them
their afterlife feasting
like
and
fucking
fighting
give them an
forever.
extra
Their
shield.
wounds miraculously healed night
Thanks
after
a lot,
night.
game, just to save my
Valkyr,
problems.
the maidens who chose the most courageous Viking warriors and
like
carried them to Valhalla. 1991. The research objective is to create a chemical substance to enhance the stamina and morale of infantry troops. 1995. Results unsatisfactory. Project cancelled.
Someone had decided to continue the sick experiment unauthorized.
Project compromised. Data leak. Fix the damage by any means necessary. Security clearance red. Authorized by the project lead. Field test. Double the dosage for all the remaining test subjects. Observe and record the subject's behavior in an urban setting.
The drop-off point was my old address in New Jersey. The file dated 3 years ago. Just when you thought you had reached the deepest depths of horror, it suddenly got worse. How to turn off that small voice inside your head that started to whisper that you should be glad that now, if not before, your revenge was justifiable on any conceivable moral scale. That small voice proved, beyond any doubt, that I was damned. Inside the project logo on the screen, the dagger-heeled woman had come and gone a long time ago. There was nothing more for me here. The bunker's name was acting as a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
piece together a jigsaw, and the final picture is you finishing that same puzzle. A mad, green-eyed killer standing behind you. An urban legend come true. The Project Valhalla test subjects had been the mad junkies who had murdered my loved ones. The rest was simple body count math. It all pointed to her. Ms. Valkyr. The factory went up in a fiery inferno behind me. All my leads were dead, turned to smoke and dust. I had lost my way. I hadn't slept in a million years. I felt thin as death. I've been living on an endless supply of week-old donuts. They were fuel for this crazy furnace inside my head. I couldn't remember when I had last seen the sun. I was on a permanent graveyard shift. When the darkness fell, New York City became something else. Any old Sinatra song notwithstanding. Bad things happened in the night, on the streets of that other city, Noir York City. I was in an all-night diner, downing cup after cup of coffee that tasted like engine oil, when a new message from BB got me back on the killer track.
What the hell happened at Roscoe Street? Maxie, I'm going out on a limb here. We need to talk this through, come up with a plan. 2:30 a.m., the Choir Communications Garage.
The more I thought about Alex's murder and the frame-up, the more it felt like an inside job. I should have seen it coming. BB had sold me out, and now he wanted to finish what he'd started. The garage was dead. BB showed up in his tailor-made suit, gold watch, and cufflinks to match. All way beyond a cop's pay.
Maxie.
Oozing suave charm, he was guilty as hell. What the hell does BB stand for anyway? Backstabbing bastard?
Come on, don't be like that. Have a cigar.
I don't smoke.
Maxie, you have no idea how big this is. It's huge. You have no idea.
I think I do. You're a bribe-taking bent cop who sold out his partner. Those mobsters in the subway were a dead giveaway. Hard to miss. Bet it was exactly like this with Alex. Up close and personal.
You can't win this one, Max.
No, but I can make damn sure none of you do either. BB turned out to be another cardboard cutout bad guy. Bad cop on the take. A cowardly right-hand man fleeing from the scene, leaving his paid thugs to do his dirty work.
reports of a fire at the Punchinello Manor in Westchester. The manor is the home of Angelo Punchinello, the alleged head of the Punchinello crime family. The police are now saying, contrary to their earlier statements, that Max Payne is still alive and at large. He continues his vendetta against the Mafia, of which this last act of arson is attributed to.
I had no recollection of setting any fires, but I did remember the flames.
Nothing personal.
It's Payne!
This is the stupidest idea I always picked with. There goes Fugitive, now... I'm gonna fucking break this controller in a minute.
payphone started to ring.
That's just fucking great.
Yeah.
Max Payne?
Whatever does it for you.
This is Alfred Woden. I can give you the name of your enemy. Come to the Asgard building presently. We are expecting you.
Woden was waiting for me on the steps of the old building.
Mr. Payne, let's go inside. The others are anxious to begin.
The others?
Despite the general misconception, this building actually predates the City Hall by 2 years, thus being the oldest municipal building still in use here at the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge.
No kidding. The old man played tour guide as he led me through a dark, domed hall. The answers I was after loomed large ahead.
Mr. Payne, I would like to introduce you to my colleagues in what we call the Inner Circle.
You've been watching too much X-Files.
You have seen the files on Project Valhalla. We can fill the gaps, provide you with the information missing from those files. We were all involved in the early stages of the project during the Gulf War.
What's the catch?
We would very much like to blow this thing wide open, but our hands are tied. Her name is Nicole Horn. She was the key figure in Project Valhalla. When the funding was discontinued, she simply refused to quit. She knew exactly what she had in her hands. Nicole Horn is the president of Acer Corporation. She has more than half the city in her pocket. This must be kept under wraps. If you try to go public with this, we will deny any knowledge. We need you to take her out. Afterwards, we can protect you. Make all the charges go away.
That was the cue for the killer suits to kick in the doors and swarm inside. It was a depressing horror show, but I decided to leave early anyway. It was only a one-story film. Lucky me.
Well, luckily for me, I can't even hear the damn... What's the worst can happen?
Acknowledged. Target escaped. Last confirmed location, the inner courtyard. Search and destroy.
Huh. Okay, it's a little bit better, but it's not helpful. Oh! Okay, it kind of does help, but it's not helping. Still.
Hostile contact.
One of the monitors showed... On screen, the so-called corpse of Alfred Woden stood up, miraculously waking from his dirt nap, looking smug among his dead pals. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I didn't know how he'd pulled it off, but it was a pretty slick way to get out of all his promises. Most of what he had said fit too well to be a load of crap. What was left of the inner circle?
Cover me. I'm going in.
Okay, maybe this little aim thing isn't a bit getting a bit better.
And what is your answer to those saying that he's actually providing a service long overdue to the city?
This crusade nonsense has gone too far. He's out of control. It must stop. He will be stopped.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the New York City Police Department.
Good on ya.
Videotape later. Nicole Horn had blackmailed the inner circle into silence. The tape came with a curt extortion note on a piece of expensive paper. I remembered Candy Dawn taping her clients in action on the side, selling the tapes to the highest bidder. I was sure that kinky sex was nowhere near Alfred Woden's worst sin. But I had a feeling that when this was over, any collateral would come in handy. On the desk. Woden had left me a present. Woden had taken care of my mission preps with military precision. The critical areas in the Acer Corporation headquarters blueprints were circled in red. The president's office was at the top of the building, right below her penthouse suite. The elevators were controlled by a security computer, part of the mainframe located underground below the building. The high-rise was sealed as tight as a sci-fi fortress.
Search and destroy.
Intruder alert!
3 Search and destroy. 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 3 Sear
The best movie ending ever? Gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sun.
Yo!
Well, there's nothing I could find.
I had dreamed of revenge. Those dreams were always nightmares, of coming close and then failing. Now I was close. I had a name to guide me. Nicole Horn. I had nothing to lose. The inner circle.
There's one guy over there.
Project Valhalla had not been the only thing the inner circle had been involved in. There were rows of cabinets full of files. The Serpentine Secret Society went back a long way, always pulling strings from the shadows. I couldn't say I was sorry. Woden's move in some Byzantine power game had cut the Circle's membership roster to 1. The old man wanted me on cleanup duty. It was my mess, too. Had quite a track record.
Go, go, go!
CIA, target located.
Huh.
Take him down. Shoot to kill. Let's finish this.
'14th anniversary. I'm not even surprised enough. Yes, at least.
Mine wasn't the most original approach to the problem. It wasn't as if it hadn't all been done before. An eye for an eye, the first principle of revenge. Old as dirt, still going strong. The cardinal rule in going after someone with an intention to kill was not to make it personal, which it almost always ended up being anyway. It did with me. I took my time, cruising around the city in the snow. There was no hurry. I knew what I had to do now. I took my time, thinking about it, building up the rage. When I was ready, I parked the stolen wheels at the front entrance of the Acer Corporation headquarters. Got out, got in, got cracking. I had a bullet with Nicole Horn's name on it. I had 10,000 bullets with the hag's name on them. She had ultra-high-tech security systems, enough mercenaries and weaponry to start World War III. There was no fear. New York disappeared behind a veil of snow. I had crossed the threshold. This was her domain, sleek and sexy and soulless, all glass and steel. A place of color-coded security key cards, metal detectors, and surveillance systems. Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
time, I didn't even see that. It's like the same bullshit I ran into. Fucking amateurs. Put one down and another extra for the double.
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
That time I'm not playing nice. No more Mr. Nice Guy. What the hell? You can't just go long range from there. I really fucking wish. I really wish I should play Max Payne 2 other than this. 14th anniversary is a big waste for the first one.
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
And what's worse, it's the freezing situation. Fucking hate these guys. Fucking hate it when every grenade launcher has to be like this.
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun. One of them. I'm gonna fucking break in. This is gonna hurt real quick. Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
Seriously? I'm gonna fucking lose it in a minute. Every time it's like this. It's the same shit over and over and over. Throw grenades, everything.
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
Hold still, this damn thing. Fucking hell, this accuracy's being a dick. All it does is point fucking straight for no reason. This is fucking bullshit. You can't just run straight while you're aiming. This is how it wants to play rough. Fuck this. I'm gonna lose it.
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
Rifle. Who said it was a clever idea? Pretty sure not anyone. Don't say I should have used it to walk. The lock aiming is not helping at all. That's all that for nothing. Thanks a lot, dickhead. Yeah, I doubt everyone's gonna see that. I don't give a shit how many people are gonna hate me. The only problem I've got... What the? Yeah, more like a stone cold corpse.
Mona, looking good.
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
It will be a cold day in hell before I let a narc cop stop me. Miss Sachs, do your job.
Relax, Max. You're a nice guy. I don't kill nice guys.
You're not bad yourself.
It was different when Horn wanted Punchinello dead. To cut her ties to the Mafia, he deserved to die.
The same goes with her. She's the bad guy here. Her sister was whispering to her in my favor. I knew the appetites of ghosts intimately. They hungered for revenge.
No!
A gunshot boomed and she fell down in slow motion. She was a nice girl. Not really a stone-cold killer. And now she was stone-cold dead. Like religious fanatics or loyal samurai, Horn's private army was coming at me.
I need backup. Max Payne located.
When the elevator came back down, Mona was gone. There was a lot of blood, but no body. Something clicked for the final time. My mind had never been so clear, as if somewhere high above the storm clouds were already gone, cold stars blazing from the black skies.
Sakes, this is what I'm fucking fed up with. I swear to God, if this just goes on and on, I'm gonna be fucking anxious. I'm gonna fucking lose it. This is what I'm fed up with.
Engaging us. Target located.
I don't care, let's just get this started. I'm sick and tired of this. For God's sakes, can I just shoot? God, I'm tired of shooting at the ceiling.
You know what I'm talking about. In all the cool action movies.
What the?
I had elevator access to the mainframe. From there, I'd be able to override the security locks and get to her office. The unmarked chopper was Horn's pet guardian, inhuman and flawless. It was stalking me.
I hate to be stereotyped. I'm not a cold-blooded...
Yo! Kill the bastard!
locks were now offline. All bets were off. The elevator would take me all the way up. Seen from this height, the night seemed to stretch on to eternity. A hint of desperation had crept into the snowstorm, as if it was trying to get it all out before the end. Horn's personal... Next to the printer was a neat stack of expensive paper. Hacking through Horn's computer would have unearthed files of criminal plans, strategies for world domination, spy helicopter reports, illegal wiretap recordings, internet porno, all of the above. Take your pick. I really didn't care anymore. I had seen too much of it already. Computer was on. Valkyr had been meant to be a white-winged maiden that would lift you to a warrior's heaven, but it turned out to be a one-way demon ride to hell. The devil was in the drug. I knew. I had met him. And now I was gonna kill her. The queen of the underworld who had tried to lift herself a bit closer to heaven with her drug money. No begging, no bribes. She knew better. Honor among killers. We who were about to die. Both of us knew how this would end, in pain and suffering.
All this because your wife stuck her nose into things that were none of her business.
The cops were coming to take me away. The sirens were like a bad conscience I couldn't shake.
It's ridiculous you've made it this far. You won't be alive when they get here.
Stop him!
The elevator lobby. Get us back up now.
Max Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done. You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better. Max Payne, you are fighting a losing battle. You cannot survive this. You will die. Stop fighting. Make it easy for yourself. Accept your fate. You will die here.
This is one fucked up way to do it. I fucking hate the first one anyway. Doesn't matter what you do, it just does it on purpose.
Fell.
Stop him!
One tiny little ship doesn't do shit for anyone.
The elevator lobby. Get us back up now.
Max Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done. You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better. Max Payne, You are fighting a losing battle. You cannot survive this. You will die. Stop fighting. Make it easy for yourself. Accept your fate. You will die.
Stop him!
The elevator lobby. Get us back now.
Max Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done. You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better. Max Payne, you are fighting a losing battle. You cannot survive this. You will die. Stop fighting. Make it easy for yourself. Accept your fate. You will die here.
Fuck, finally. This is fucking took me ages for that.
We have him in the North Lounge. Send us assistance.
Seriously? Come on! I just fucking heal her up. Man. This is like a delayed bullshit.
Not a step further. End it here. Any means necessary.
Seriously? That was way deep in the fucking wild. This is fucking bullshit.
We have him in the North Lounge. Send us assistance. He's in the East Lounge! We have him! Get us backup!
What do you mean he's unstoppable? You are superior to him in every way that counts. You are better trained, very quick. At least 20 to 1. To your job.
Not a step further. End it here. Any means necessary.
dies down. Don't like the look of that mast. Lift off in 1 minute.
What? That's bullshit! Fucking, this is going awesome.
That's for you.
Really? Take one simple shot and this is how it is? It's like having the shittiest range on any
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky.
Everything, it's always like this. Fucking deleting that shit. Do this all over again with all that fuck-ups.
She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the look of that mast.
You just want me to see me break it? There! Fucking broke it! Look! Now I fucking reattached it anyway.
That's for you.
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky. She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the look of that mast. Lift off in 1 minute. Lift off in 45 seconds.
believe it.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger. And then it was all over. The storm seemed to lose its frenzy. The ragged clouds gave way to the stars above.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. We've got the building surrounded. Throw down your weapons and lie down with your hands behind your head.
A bit closer to heaven. The cops' voices were distant and muted.
Freeze! NYPD! Hold it right there!
My ghosts released me from their haunting. Down below, New York City glittered like diamonds on black velvet.
You gave us one hell of a ride. Take him down to Central Booking.
You heard the man.
Woden was there in the crowd, standing by the sidelines. It wouldn't be over till the man with the patch would say so. He'd say the right words. I knew he would. He'd better. Woden grinned smugly. It was the grin of a winner. That made two of us.
Fuck this. Fuck everything on this one.